So, this is for entrepreneurial coaches and mentors. It's really for those who have a successful business or already led several successful businesses in the past and are coaches and mentors. And listen up. If you sometimes think that you feel bad about yourself because you are not as lucky as you meant to be after all this success and all these experiences and all what you've built in your life. I just want to tell you this video could probably be for you, especially if you already tried a lot. You tried to change, you tried to learn, and you also booked other coaches and mentors out there, but you never felt understood. Then this is for you. You know, I remember so good. I had this phase actually twice, big phases like that twice. And the first time was after my first big success with my online business, when we went the first time 7 figures in 2018. And it quite rough years followed then, and it was good hard work, and it was really good, and the success was here, and it was speaking for the product and for the service. And despite of that, or better said, but despite of that, I felt like something is off. And I remember so good, and I never forget this moment where I actually wanted to talk to my mentor at the time, and she was not cheap. I invested a really big chunk of money, and for me it was acceptable to invest that. But the first time, actually, it was a six-figure sum, and I hoped to talk to her and to be understood. But life was very rough for her too. So she actually died a few months later, and I got the situation. I mean, life is life, right? But even her team was here. I really did not get the feeling to be understood, and I realized, oh my God, they give their best. I mean, they want to hold the space and all the stuff, but I did not got the feeling that they really see me, that they really understand me, and why they have never been there. Later on, I realized even this mentor who actually died, it was heavy, so bless you. Even her has never been there. So I would actually not get what I really needed then, even from her. And I remember I did a big mistake at the time, and I just didn't know it, right? And if you also are on a same position or feel similar like that, it could be that if you are seeking in the first time for help and literally asking your energy. I actually asked spirit world, because I believe in spirit world and souls and God. And I ask for help, right? And I ask, show me my mentor, show me this person who can help me out here and understand, truly understand, because this person is also through something like that already. This is a good thing, because when you as an entrepreneur are able to ask for help first before you destroy everything, literally, this is a really good thing. And please let me know, let me tell you, I'm so sorry that you didn't find someone. And I'm even not sure if I am could be the right choice. I'm not sure. I just want to tell you I'm so sorry about that. And I know these feelings. It's really, really hard. But I want to encourage you not to give up, because what we do instead, and I did that twice. The second time I did it not as obvious like in the first time, and it was not as, let's say, destroyable like in the first time. But when I look back, I actually see a pattern, and I saw it first in my two experiences like that, and I see it also out there with my colleagues and, right, my networks. Because it's actually a wonder to ask for help. But the next step, or for those who do not ask for help, the next step is that we want to fix the big business. Even if it's successful, even the things are running. And I also met extremely good entrepreneurs. They did already the decision for an exit. They already had an exit. What's actually good, right? It's a proof. It's a solid proof on paper and in money, an exit, that you did a good job. But let's say you are not there yet, but business is running and it's successful, and it's like a child finally standing on its own feet, right? So the worst thing we can do is go back and want to adjust the business, want to change something. And why are we doing that? We have this weird feelings of second guessing ourselves, because we don't feel this happiness. We cannot celebrate ourselves. We cannot share or see. Sometimes we can even not see the success. But when we are seeing the success, we can actually not feel it. We cannot take it, right? And then we think probably it's not really true, or it's not how it looks like. The others are like celebrating the business, and but you are not believing it. You think, oh, you don't see everything. There is so much there is so much to do still, and to adjust, and there are so many other steps, and probably you had even bigger visions and goals for this business or project, and you just don't believe it. You just cannot take it. And it's really important that you realize you are not wrong. There is not something wrong with you. This is actually an absolute normal phase after this big energy of investment, not only in money, right? With money, with your time, with your effort, with your excitement, with your everything. Probably also with your private life, right? You invested literally with everything, and then you achieved a big thing, but you feel empty or cannot take the celebration. And This is normal. You think it's not normal. It should be normal to be happy and to celebrate and then whatever, to go on or to have a life for forever happy. But that's not true and it's not normal. And every entrepreneur would would tell you it's normal how you feel. And if he's not telling you that, he's lying or he was never there. Just as easy as that. The truth is, when we want to fix either the feeling or the thing we think is wrong, often the business, right? When we want to fix that, we start to destroy it. We should never change a running system. And when you see your project or this business and you see it's successful, it's running, it's probably it's working for you now, right? You did that. Instead, you work for the business. But you think you must change something or add something. Don't do that. Leave the business and let it do its work, right? Go in, step in as it's the contract, as you are committed for it, as you feel it's aligned. But don't go for changes. As soon as you realize that, either we destroyed it or we realize or feel, I don't change that, I don't touch it. It's easier when you already made an exit, right? But you can actually take this picture as if you would have made an exit and sold the business. Then you actually cannot touch it, right? It's not possible anymore. Let's take this picture. Then you fell back on your own. And then you start to destroy your own confidence. You start literally to, so it's subconsciously, right? You think something is wrong with you, and so you have to change something. But that's not true as well. What's actually happening is that the next chapter is calling you. Actually, it's your soul calling you, but next chapter is ready for you. And we cannot change things. We cannot move to that chapter when we stay where we are and want to fix this place or the place right before today, like yesterday. When we look back, it's even worse, right? When we want to change past, we know it's not possible, but we are like very hard with ourselves. And those who want to change the now, I found myself in such a deep self-reflecting mode. I did this experiments. It's actually good. I mean, I really could use it also in my teachings for the coach program where I teach my own coach method. But I did it too intense to observe me, to learn, to observe myself and not to be the body, not to be the feelings, not to be blah blah blah, right? And to train that. And if you are also on a spiritual path like me, you probably know this phase. It's very magical. But I did actually like lose myself there. I did too much of that. I did it like from a motivation deep, deep, deep in myself that I'm wrong and I have to change myself. So, as always, you know it, as a coach, as a mentor, as a teacher, it's always so important to ask ourselves for the why. we are doing something or not doing something or whatever it is. The why is such a magical point, right? And I didn't do that. And too long. It almost destroyed me, my joy, my private life, and those around me who really loved me and who really saw me or still are seeing me, they just suffered as well because it was not possible for them to reach me. So I went too deep, too intense in this inner diagnostic mode to have a look, where is the wrong part? There must be something wrong within me or my behavior. Where is it? And then I can catch it and fix it, because that's how I always worked, right? When I was a dog trainer for evil dogs, or when I was in police in my earlier stage, when I was young, we could take the things and fix it. And people normally want to do the things like that. But on this path, it's destroying. As soon as we realize the feelings we have, as soon as we overcome the fact that we should not judge about ourselves because we have not these lucky and happy feelings, that we are not wrong, as soon as we realize that we should not feel guilty. That's actually another part. I could talk about that too, right? There's several live streams. But as soon as we are there, we should actually just breathe and have and culture this faith, this trust. And you know, in my case, I was even more disappointed about myself, because I actually work with spirit world and souls. This is my psychic gift, one of my superpowers, right? And I should, as soon as I realized, oh my God, it's actually my soul telling me next chapter, and I'm not listening, I'm so distracted, right? I actually judged about myself and felt guilty because I did not realize that earlier. And I did lose so much time and energy and good, worthy time, right? This is weird. But this is how human beings are acting. And the next part for myself was just to forgive me. Next part of myself for myself was just to forgive me, to stick with this faith and to open so that I can hear my own voice. I mean, our soul is a part. This is my soul is me. Your soul, it's you. It's your own voice. And I'm very sure about that you feel and work with your voice, with your soul. You do that, especially if you're also a spiritual entrepreneur as me, and like me, and you work with your intuition and you really trust your intuition, especially then. So as soon as we can open and slow down and breathe and wait, then our wisdom can get conscious. I just wanted to say can talk to us, but it's actually always talking to us, right? If you hear it or not, it's always, our soul is always here and talking to us. So by the way, I just remember myself. I have this small little meditation. It's here as a video. If you just listen to me and you thought, how should I do that? Listen to my soul. Please go. I put the link below in the caption. Go and do this meditation. It's only a few minutes, but I remember myself in the first years of my meditation practice. It was so much easier to do it when I had a guided meditation. So, and this is then actually the moment right before your next level. Finally, it can literally unfold because now your awareness is on the right spot. You are literally listening. You are literally doing that with yourself, what you actually ask for from others, especially from other coaches, where you get this disappointment. And yes, most people miss it because they are so suppressed and so stuck with themselves. And it's not ego, don't go there. But if you realize that there is this specific reason that you don't feel happy, there is this specific reason that you cannot enjoy or celebrate it as long as you thought you should. As soon as you realize it has nothing to do with what you've built and how you did it, but it's just your next level calling. As soon as you realize this is actually not always like excitement and next level, I'm coming, yes, I see you and I take you. It's sometimes these feelings. Then you actually are open and listen. So it's not your business. That's wrong. It's not you. That's wrong. It's just your soul knocking on your door. And a part of you already wanted to do the next step. That's actually also the reason why we feel in these moments, we feel something like off. We feel something not like really in our center at home, right? Because one part of us is subconsciously already in the next step, ahead, not back. But it's really hard for us if the other part is going back and judging us, right? Then we are literally like, but then as soon as you realize, you get calm, you come home in your center, you get calm, and you find the faith back. You find back to your faith, you find back to this trust. You are now open to listen and to calm down and to listen, to breathe, and just to be patient. Then the magic unfolds. Then you get the next steps. Then you get ideas. Then you get possibilities, new open doors, windows. Depending on your character and your personality, you still should wait and observe and have a look how the things are staying or not. Or if you are another personality, you probably know it, what to do and how to handle it. You just go and stick with it with the most intense excitement, and then you go for it. If you are this personality, You know it, right? As soon as you are there, you actually know how it works again. If you want to know more about that, and if you are interested to go this path not alone, just write next in the comments, and I would happy to chat with you. It's very exciting. My experience shows that it's often your soul not only calling for next chapter, but actually giving you a soul aligned mission, something which you will love so much. And of course, it's again a business which you can take for serious as an entrepreneur, right? A scalable business. That's what is happening in my world, because I attract those entrepreneurs who knows about business and leading businesses and want to not only invest but also create businesses who really serve so much and are on a spot, on a place that they are scalable to serve even more. And if you are like that, and if you really want to go next step not alone, I invite you to talk with me. And if you are curious about my personal 90-day visibility and live stream challenge, then you can actually participate. If you want, stick with me, go with me. We are already 4 or 5 together with me. We start officially next Monday. It's the 90-day visibility and identity challenge. We go together 90 day and we go live together 90 day. And as if you know me, there is a big over delivery also supporting you in your channel of your choice. The most of the small group already is here, wants to go live on YouTube, and you get, of course, you get support there and all my best tricks. And actually, I have a big surprise together with me and the mentor. I learned it because with my YouTube, I was actually a little bit desperate. I have it always already 11 years now, right? And I uploaded over than 800 videos until last year, and I did not really grow. But we had a big change within 7 months, from 300-ish to over an 1100 followers, because I changed the things I learned with my YouTube mentor. And of course, I will help you with that too. So if you want to go with that, you can actually take the link. I put it in the first comment after the live stream. You can come with us. It's $333 at the moment, 222 until only for a few days, and then it's the normal price. And if you realize she was talking from myself, or a part of what she just told is within me too, and I can understand that, and I feel seen, I feel heard, I would appreciate a lot if you show up in the comments and tell a little bit what you were thinking while listening this video. And don't forget to follow and to come back tomorrow with my next stream, live stream. And I'm happy to see you there then.